What's up, you guys? What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Shy. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, either way, I'm happy that you are here. You guys, if you've been following my channel, you know I am currently on a 80-day challenge to be unrecognizable. And so I'm away in Switzerland for work currently. And the only person I have with me is my 1-year-old son. I'm away from my husband and all of my family and friends. And I'm just really using this opportunity to be a better version of myself. So all of the goals and things that I have wanted to pursue, but I haven't been, I'm just locking in. I have been staying away from social media. I haven't been on social media at all. I haven't been watching TV. I've just been going to work, working out, eating plant-based, and doing YouTube. And so far, it's been going really well. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about week 1. I just finished week 1 and I am so proud of myself because what that means for me is that I have been consistent for 7 days, and that is really, really good. So before I get into how I'm feeling and any progress that I've made, why don't you guys check out what I've been up to? That's pretty much it, you guys. All I've been doing is sticking to a plant-based diet. I have been having like some potatoes and rice every now and again, but for the most part, I'm just eating like veggies and fruit, and that's pretty much it. Every day I do one workout. As of right now, the 3 workouts that I've been doing are like a wine workout. So I am trying to get better at the Jamaican wine. I'm trying to be a better dancer, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also doing like ab workouts and isometrics. So isometrics was new for me. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, plant-based diet, 1 workout a day. That's it. In terms of the workouts though, so the wine workout, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I kind of impressed myself. Like I can't tell you guys, like I have been so shy and I like live in this shell of myself sometimes, and like I've just never actually seen myself dance, I guess. And yeah, over this week, like seeing, you know, that I can do a little something. I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm not bad either, in my opinion. And so I've been really impressed with that. The ab workouts, I don't know if I really have an opinion about the ab workouts. I will say the planks be kicking my butt. The planks are kicking my butt. When I was in high school, I used to be able to plank for like 2 minutes straight or something crazy like that. I used to do a lot of Pilates when I was in high school. And so I had a very strong core and a pretty strong back. So it's kind of disappointing that these planks are like kicking my butt, but it is something to work towards, you know, like I want to see if I can get back to that like 2-minute mark, you know? And then the isometrics was new. The reason I decided to do the isometrics is because when I was doing the ab workouts, I noticed any motion where I had to like have my legs back and then point back out like this, I had like a lot of clicking in my hips. And I don't know if that means like that I need to keep going and it'll get better, or if that means I need to stop because something is gonna hurt more. I don't know. If you know, go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know so I know what to do. I don't want to hurt myself out here. But I heard some clicking, so I was like, for the next workout, I'll just do something that doesn't require so much movement. And isometrics is it. So basically what isometrics is you standing in one position and holding that position as long as you can and strengthening those muscles. So like if you're talking about doing a squat, it's holding a squat in that squat position. You're not going up and down. You're not bouncing up and down. You're just staying in that squatted position for as long as you can. And I like it. I like it. So far, I really like it. I do feel like what it's going to do is like strengthen some of those like smaller muscles, maybe the bigger muscles. I don't know. I have no idea. I was never good at science or biology, but this is just what it feels like to me and what I think that it does. But yeah, the workouts so far are really good. I would say my favorite one is the wine workout. I like being able to like practice whining and yeah, like listening to music. That's really the only time that I'm listening to any kind of music. And so that workout right now is what I like. And I've been doing that twice a week. Okay. So let's talk about wins this week. I was really proud of myself for just being consistent. Like, I've been consistent for every day. I did everything that I said I was going to do every day for the week, and I'm proud of myself for that. Struggles though. Once I found out that rice is allowed on a plant-based diet, honey, there was no day I wasn't going to have rice or potatoes. I've been eating potatoes and rice every day. And I really feel like, I don't know if I need to like be careful that I'm not eating it every day or if it's okay in moderation. For right now, I'm kind of taking it as like, you're already restricting meat and dairy. You don't need to restrict like amounts. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. So I kind of want to give myself the freedom to eat whatever I want, when I want, as long as it fits within the diet, because I don't want to do too much restriction. I don't want to restrict myself too much to the point where I don't continue or don't follow the diet. I don't want that to happen. So right now I feel like I'm in a good flow. I'm enjoying the diet. I'm not finding that my options are limited. And yeah, I kind of want to stick with that. So right now, if I want to have rice, I'm just going to allow myself to have rice. And that's just what it is. I will say one thing that I have noticed, because I am kind of on a restrictive diet, is that I can see a little bit closer how certain foods are affecting my body. So for example, I was eating potatoes before I figured out that rice was allowed on the diet. And the potatoes didn't affect me at all. Like, I'd have a serving or two of the potatoes and I would still wake up and my stomach was like, you know, regular stomach size for me. But when I had that rice, you guys, I was so bloated. And I don't know if that's because I was having too much of it. I don't know if it's just because it's rice and it's a little more starchy. But I am starting to notice how certain foods affect me. Also, like, I had beans the other day. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna have to wash the beans. If I had to do like a winter plant-based dinner for something that I've had this week, it would definitely have to be the potatoes. Like, the potatoes were coming through for me. It's been keeping me going. It gives me enough to make me feel full with my veggies and my fruit. And yeah, that would be my winter plant-based dinner. Progress. Now, the thing is, I don't really have a scale in Switzerland. And so that's kind of the reason I thought this would be a good idea, because I do feel like sometimes when I'm at home, I do obsess over the scale. And if it's not moving how I want it to move, it lets me create excuses to cheat or eat badly or not work out. And because I don't have that here and all I have is, you know, how I look or how I feel, it's just there's nothing that's going to hinder me or stop me based on the weight, that is. And so I have come up with a few other things that will help me to monitor my progress. So at the beginning of this challenge, before I started, I did like a little fit test where I counted how many sit-ups, push-ups, and squats I could do in 1 minute. And then I also timed my mile and a plank. I actually timed my plank as well. So I'll put my results for that over here. Now, I'm not gonna do this fit test every week, but what I do want to do is do it every like third week. So this is week 1. Next week I won't do it, but the week after that, I will do it again and we'll see how I've progressed. And that'll show like, you know, if I'm getting more fit, if that makes sense. Also, another way I'm able to tell how much I'm losing is with my waist beads. I got these waist beads when I started the 75 hard diet. And when I put them on, originally they were actually tight, like uncomfortably tight when I would sit down. And I remember thinking like, maybe I should just, you know, get some more and make it looser so it doesn't feel like this. It's so uncomfortable. But part of me felt like if I kept it like that, it would motivate me to lose weight. And it did because I didn't like the feeling of being uncomfortable and having like this string and these beads like tightly around my stomach every time I sat down. So like this is actually, I guess I'll just show you what I'm looking like. Okay, so guys, I kind of forgot that I had put on my pajama pants. Like when I came home from work today, because my son is still at school or crush, whatever, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap, but I forgot I needed to do this video. So I'm like, I'll do this first and then I'll take a nap. So yes, I have on pajama pants. It is what it is. Anyway, so this is what the waist beads are looking like now. And as you can see, there's some space. What I'll do is back here is before 75 hard. And actually I'll move up. So before 75 hard, after 75 hard, and then this is now. So as you can see, there's a lot of space in the waist beads. And that's good. That's really good. Now I know in my shorts that it's kind of like now hanging under my stomach. And I'm sure people are going to be like, why doesn't she just like make it shorter? Why doesn't she just like bring it in and make it tighter? But I don't want to do that. I kind of want to see just how they can get it. I want to see if I can get it big enough and like my waist and my hips go down enough for me to like, you know, like climb out of it. I don't know. Is that too much? Am I expecting too much? I don't know. I have no idea, but that's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm also looking at how that fits, and it is getting looser since I've been here. It's only been 1 week, but it has gotten looser, so that's good. I also did like a towel test. So before I came, the towel test looked like this. And now, same towel, it looks like this. So the goal obviously is for this to be able to close one day eventually. I don't know if that's going to happen within the 80 days. It would be great if it did, but right now it's open. So that's my little way of seeing how far I am progressing. I don't know. Because there's no scale, I don't know. And I really don't want to weigh myself because I don't want to disappoint myself either. So one thing that motivated me this week was this video that my sister-in-law sent me. It is by Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell. And it was talking about entry and end times, I think is what it was called. And oh my God, you guys, so good. There's so much that you can get from that video. Like I'm gonna link it below, and I highly recommend that you check it out. It's really good. It's about 30 minutes. But one thing that I got from it and that I was able to apply to like what I'm doing right now is that we have no idea whether we're going to be here tomorrow or whenever, right? And even if you're not a Christian, this could still apply to you. So don't click off like, oh my gosh, she's getting so religious. But if you are religious, go check out Matthew 24:32 through 35. Okay. Just saying, listen, and I'm getting back to it. Okay. So anyway, he was talking about how like, we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow or the next day or whenever. And it's crazy because every single time I try to achieve any kind of goal, I'm always like, I'll do it on Monday, or I'll start in the new year, or I'll start after the holidays. but we don't even know if we're gonna be around for that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it really put me in the mindset like, yeah, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this now. Like, I'm not gonna do this next week or next month or next year, because if I would have started this a year ago, I would have been done. That's what kept me motivated. I'm gonna link the video. Y'all need to check it out. I'm telling you, check it out. It's good. So week 2, I don't really have any plans of doing anything different. I think consistency is key right now. Now, like maybe in like 3 weeks or something like that, I might switch it up a little bit. I might add stuff. But I think right now I just need to stick to what I've got going on, which is one workout and plant-based. It is working for me. I feel like even though you can't see, it might not look like I'm getting smaller, I do feel like something is happening. So I would at least like to be consistent for about 3 weeks and just see how that's going before I decide to change anything else. And yeah, that's all I have for week 1. I don't have anything else to say about week 1. Did you guys do anything this week? Are you chasing any of your goals? Are you trying to, do something new? Let me know about it in the comments. If you are plant-based or you're trying out the plant-based diet, put an avocado in the chat, which is funny. If you know, you know. I don't mess with avocado. I'm gonna try it with some salt and pepper and some lime, but right now I am not messing with avocado. Only if you put it in the chat. I'm gonna mess with that avocado though. I'll mess with that one. Anyway, you guys, that's really it. I'm really proud of myself for doing 1 week. And really, if you guys are chasing something, let me know about it. I want a community. I want us to talk about stuff. Like, do you need an accountability buddy? Let me be that for you. Can I do that for you? Let me know. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If you want to keep up with my progress and you want to follow my journey, you can check out my YouTube shorts, guys. I have been posting every single day. I've been really proud of myself for being consistent with that. So you can keep up with my day-to-day through the YouTube shorts. If not, I will give you guys a summary like I did today of the week, once a week. Hopefully on a Monday, I'm going to do my best. If you want to keep up my progress, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.